Hey everyone, this is George Kassouf. I know some of you have been experiencing some stiffness in your neck and in your shoulders and in your low back. So I want to do something that might help you with that. If you have a foam roller, that would be great. So we're going to use that, and the softer the foam roller, the better. These are some techniques I've learned just from various instructors over the years. I certainly can't claim credit. I'm just synthesizing them and hopefully putting them in a short little program for you to use. All right, so you want a mat, and you're going to lie down on your mat. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to diagnose yourself, not medically, but I want you just to close your eyes and feel how your back is settled on that mat. Does it feel like one side of your body is raised up and one side is down? Does it feel like one buttock is heavier, one shoulder blade is heavier, one side of your shoulder, your neck, or anything like that? So close your eyes and just take about 30 seconds and figure that out. See what you want to work on. Those places that tend to be closer to the mat are those that tend to be looser. The muscles are looser. Not always though. And of course you've got this natural curve in your low back that you want to notice and maintain. So just close your eyes for like 15 more seconds and just scan your body like a scanner and see where you can feel like what feels heavy and what feels light. All right, so we're going to work with the side that feels the heaviest. All right, so I want you to grab your foam roller. You're going to put it right under your buttocks, so not on your low back. All right, so you're going to put it right on your buttocks, and you probably want to hold it so it doesn't move from you. So you can see it's not anywhere near my low back. That's the curve of my low back. I'm going to take a leg up right here, the one that's closest to you, and I'm going to just draw circles on the ceiling. I'm going to draw about 10 circles like that. So essentially what I'm doing is massaging that buttock, but I'm letting the weight of my body against that soft foam roller do it. So I'm going to do about 4 more. They're not big circles, not yet anyway. And 2 more. And then I'm going to bring it down just so this hip doesn't get tired. So now I'm going to go back up again, still holding on to it. And I should have said, I'm going to keep this leg really still. So now I'm going to pull it in and bring it back down. Just pull it in and back. Again, I'm letting my own body weight massage that muscle. So I'm going to do about 4 more of these. If you're feeling any pain, you might want to do this without the foam roller. All right, so now I'm going to rest it for a second. I don't want to tire out my hip. Then I'm going to take it up and I'm going to lay it down and come back up. Lay it down and come back up. So now I really have to focus on my other leg being real stable so it doesn't shift my weight out. I'm only doing about 10 reps. I think I have 3 more to go. Again, it's not a large movement. All right. So let that leg rest a second. And I want to go up 1 more time, maybe extend my leg a little higher and make a little bigger circle. This time I'm going to do 5 one way and 5 the other way and see if there's a difference. It may not be. All right, so I'm going to reverse that. Your hip should start to feel like it's loosening up, and that might help with the low back. All right, and then I'm going to bring it down. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to remove that foam roller and see if there is a difference now from one side to the other. I'm guessing that the side you worked feels a lot lighter. It's almost that you don't feel it at all. It's so much lighter. So I'm not going to do the other side just for time purposes, but you want to pause me and go ahead and do the other side. So next I'm going to take the foam roller. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do most of the time, just part of everything so you can get it all in. I'm going to take the foam roller and roll myself on top of it so that my head is supported. And it's just my spine is following it. So I'm stable on it. I'm not going to fall. All right? So what I'm going to do now is start getting into my shoulder blades. I'm going to go back and forth, just like this. This very slow scissor action. So in this one, we will be working both sides of the shoulder blade area. Those muscles will tend to tighten up as you lean into that computer screen, or lean over your phone, or lean over your desk. You might see that one shoulder feels a lot looser than the other. So I'm going to about do 4 more of these. And there we go. I'm going to let it rest for just a second. Then I'm going to do this fly exercise. I'm going to fly, squeeze my shoulder blades against the foam roller, and relax it. Pull them away. So it's like I squeeze them one way, and I stretch them the other way. Like I'm going into a straitjacket here. I know some of you think that would be appropriate. I'm going to do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then I'm going to relax for a second. I'm going to roll off gently, and I want to now see how my shoulder blades feel. My guess is that they feel, again, very light and very flat now. There's no difference between each one. They're both similar. All right. Finally, I'm going to get into my neck. So this is the one I want you to be very careful. Just watch the first part. Take the foam roller, put it under your head. Okay. You never want to put a foam roller under your neck. Those vertebrae there are too easy to damage. So I'm going to put my head on it. My neck is nowhere near it. It's at the base of my skull. And I'm going to hold on to the foam roller so it doesn't move. All right, I wish I could remember where I learned this one from. It was wonderful. So you're going to take your head and just go slowly side to side. Take your time with it. Think of that you're not ironing the back of your head, but there's a light pressure just from the weight of your head. Go as far as you feel comfortable going. Now, I don't have any hair back there. In fact, I just gave myself a haircut, so I have even less hair. You don't want to see the back of my head right now. But if you have a ponytail, you definitely want to remove that. So I'm going to do 2 more of those. They're like windshield wipers, but very slow motion. And then I'm going to stay on one side right here. And I'm going to just slowly circle my head. I'm holding onto the foam roller. There's a little movement in it, in the motion of the foam roller, but I don't want to maximize that. I want to minimize it. So I'm going to do about 4 or 5 circles one way, and then 4 or 5 the other way. Now this exercise, I'm only going to do one side so that you can stop and do the other side. I just want to get as much as I can in a short amount of time. And then I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to move the foam roller backwards just a fraction, not a lot. I hope you saw that. And it's like you smell something really good cooking. You're going to raise your head, raise your nose, and then you're going to go, ugh, that doesn't smell so good. And then you're going to do it again. It's a very slow nod. And again, if they touch your vertebra in your neck, it's just the very top one and not for long. You want to keep them away from that. So it's like you're trying to take your nose away from it, and now you're trying to smell it. And if you do that, I know you're breathing. All right, I'm going to just do one more of those. And then if I were going to, I do the other side again, that circle, and I do some more of these nods. And I might end it again with these windshield wipers. All right, and then I'm going to put it down. See how that feels? Does one side of my neck feel different than the other side? You bet it does. All right, so I hope that was helpful. And if you have any suggestions about other things you'd like to see, please let us know. Be happy to help out. Have a great day and see you in one of our classes. Thanks. Bye.